Boom, baby. It's that time once again. Animal Crossing New Horizons has been updated already. Again, and we got to dive in and see what Nintendo been doing. It just dropped tonight, a stealthy secret update, and I'm gonna take you through all of it. Find out what's new, find out what's fixed, find out what's changed, and make sure to let you know exactly what's going on in your AC game. So let's jump in, and while we wait for Isabel to say hola, let me tell you about a little podcast called Nook Talk. We got the sickest merch ever, and it's available for a few more days. I'll put a link in the description down below. People have already been getting their stuff because I told them, like, yo, you got to send this out fast. And look how good she looks. Look how fun that mug is. I got one right here. It's fancy. It's fun. It looks fantastic. The print job is amazing. The quality is supreme. And these shirts are so soft, it makes me want to dream. 2.0.2. I don't know what's got into Nintendo. I don't know if it's just because people paid for Happy Home Paradise. They're like, ugh, we got to be better about this. We got to be quick with the updates, but they're bringing it to us, and they are killing it with kindness. Thank you, Nintendo, and thank you to all of you for supporting me, for watching me, for being my friends and family. Make sure to smash the like button if you enjoy Animal Crossing. And who doesn't? And let me know in the comments down below what you think about today's update. We're gonna put it through the paces and take you all the places, just like Lloyd and Nico and my boy Brew. And we're in, and the maple leaves are falling even on the beaches. Now, it's been 1 week between updates, which I think might be the shortest Nintendo has gone. Perhaps there's another time where they made it really, really quick like this. But again, I gotta just give them kudos for making magic happen. They're keeping the lights on. They're burning the midnight oil. They're sitting in the froggy chair until the job gets done. And as I'm sure a lot of you guessed, this is not going to be something that drops major content. I mean, Chai thinks it is, but Chai, I'm sorry. Love the little tea on your head. You know, you and me, we go way back with our tea obsession, but this one is going to be mostly making the game better and rounding out some of the things that have been plaguing the title and maybe interrupting your experiences. So let's talk all about it, Chai. I'm trying to do a video. The villagers don't care. They have no idea. They don't know that I'm a YouTuber. They just don't know. But Nintendo knows what's up, and the following issues have been fixed in version 2.0.2. During one of Captain's boat tours, Brewster could overlap with the player and prevent the player from moving. Oh my gosh, let's talk about this one by one. That is amazing. I wish Brewster would have smothered me. Just for a second or something, then I could have moved. Okay, gosh, don't get weird with me, all right? That's pretty cool. Brewster making me not move, I like it. Captain's song could stop playing and prevent the game from proceeding. Now that's a good one, right? There are some glitches here that are silly or seem like Nintendo's just fixing back-end stuff, but then there's others that probably are plaguing people as the leaves continue to fall. Catch them! Okay, I gotta catch one. But there's been some of you that have said, oh my gosh, my pockets are, I don't have it. I only have a few of my giant items. Anyways, there's some of you that have said like, oh, your game has been wrecked, and there's some things that I just don't have the answer to. I've gotten DMs where I feel bad because I can't fix it for you, but now Nintendo is trying to do that. Selecting the how does this work option when starting a group stretching session during a multiplayer session could prevent the game from proceeding, and now they've waxed that one. The poster for Orville would be available via Nook Shopping after inviting Wilbur to Photopia, and the poster for Wilbur would be available after inviting Orville to Photopia. They got a little, twins, issues, it's problems. Those dodos, they look very similar. I understand. Placing certain furniture items on the pier could prevent the player from being able to speak with Kevin. Now, that one is mission critical. Imagine if you did not know that your decorative skills did not pay the bills. You thought they did, but Captain would not come to collect because you had some certain item. That would suck. And I don't think you have any way of knowing why Captain isn't there. A lot of you have told me that like Captain doesn't appear for you, and I've commented back like, okay, you need to, make sure you do this, and you need to make sure you do that. And I wonder if a lot of it, or at least some of it, or at least a few of them, could be tied to this glitch and this issue right here. I'm become the conductor of this wonderful little wooden bridge here while we cover the rest of them. Let's go for the warp function of the pipe item would stop working after the player discussed buying furniture from a resident inside the resident's home. So that warp pipe, it needed Mario back at. He got to plumb out them problems. The music for group stretching summons wouldn't play if an audio device close to the plaza was playing music. Interesting. So if you had some sort of item that did make sound, then it would prevent the group stretching tune from actually kicking in. And the Nook Miles Plus activity, visit the roost for a coffee break, could appear multiple times in the same day. That was a glitch. What if I just want to hang out with Brewster twice, or thrice, or thrice, or fives, or six, or sevens, ice? Nice, taste. Anyhow, I don't think this is a problem, and it's kind of fun to go back and get a lot of coffee, especially if you're working a lot, if you're burning the midnight oil like Nintendo is, but they corrected all of that, and now these glitches will no longer affect y'all. There actually is more, though, a whole second slew of updates they made, and these ones are for Happy Home Paradise in particular. The software would close when the player tried to lead Leaf to the school, and the placement of the furniture items in the school met certain requirements. So Leaf was causing crashes. Using Amiibo multiple times to change the members using a facility caused the software to close. Sounds like the DLC has a lot more instability than the main game, which I guess makes sense because they've had 2 years to boost the main game to a very consistent place. The software could close when the player repeatedly used Amiibo at a finished vacation home to add or remove guests. A lot of Amiibo issues. The Y button could stop removing guests when the player repeatedly used Amiibo to add a guest, then remove the guest using the Y button. While working, a design portfolio photo could continue to display in the upper left of the screen after speaking to a client on the North Beach. A little graphical glitch there, something getting stuck. You know the photos where it shows like what the home looks like, I believe? Bells would be spent in addition to Pokey when the player ordered a present for another resident through Wardell. Oh my gosh. Wardell was double dipping. Can we just pause and talk about Wardell, the thief, for a little bit? My friend Pat, man, Nintendo Talk thinks Wardell is like where it's at. I'm like a Nico fan and he's a Wardell fan. Wardell is a 2-time double charging thief. He was trying to get some bells as well as Pokey. How is that okay? Tell me. If Nintendo Talk is watching this video, I expect a full summary in the comments down below of how you're going to defend Wardell's actions. This man without a plan is trying to steal our hard-earned bells and double charge all of us. Now we also have the message card regarding refunding miles for the pro decorating license could be sent multiple times, just a prompt appearing a few times too many, and the roommates would not appear in a follow-up scene if their shared vacation home situation was ended while in the yard of their vacation home. Okay, so if you kicked in the cutscene in the yard, they would not share the cutscene. And those cutscenes are some of the best part of Happy Home Paradise, and some of the cutest part of getting a roommate is that they both get to be in the cutscene and do a little dance, shake a little fur, move a little tail, do a little whatever they got going on together. And it's really cool to see the villagers interacting and performing in a cinematic way in the residence that you just created and deemed suitable for both of them. So I'm glad that they fixed that. And honestly, other than that, there aren't any additions. These updates as of right now are just ones to really clean up shop and make sure that the game is running as optimally as possible and remove any potential for glitches, bugs, or bad things to happen to you, your friends, your family, all those of us trying to enjoy this game. Now, I don't know if Nintendo will keep up this frequency, but I think it's really good to see that they are doing it so often. Now, these are the type of small updates that we'll probably continue to see. Nintendo said no more major updates, no more DLC. Could we squeeze out something a little bigger? Could we get something that has Splatoon villagers, Zelda villagers? I sure hope so. I don't want this to be the end, although I worry that it might be. It's so fun when I see server maintenance happening. I'm like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And then I see an update pop up. I'm like, oh my gosh, we are on version 2.0.2. It just feels so fine. It feels so right. And after so many months with nothing, it's so good to get a bunch in a row, even if they are just tidying things. I mean, sometimes cleaning your room is really important. It's a hated activity, and it's not the most glamorous, but sometimes it's really darn helpful. This is an adorable scene with Flora and Chai and me just chilling at my water park, which I have to remodel into something new. You got any ideas? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know also if any of those bugs or glitches have affected you. Have you seen any of them? And are you glad that Nintendo is keeping up with it and finally being community-centric? I feel like as soon as they announced the Direct, Nintendo's just been amazing to us ever since. And I love all of this, sharing it with you and sharing it with my villager too. So until next time, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Hit that like button on your way out. And until next time, my wonderful friends and family, love you lots. SwitchForce out.